Good evening. It's Thursday, January 2, 2020 here in Cebu City. I'm Cherry Ann Lim, and here's all you need to know in NewsBits tonight. Bus operators and passengers have appealed to Mandaue City Mayor Jonas Cortes to reconsider the relocation of the Cebu North Bus Terminal after the mayor decided not to renew the terminal's lease contract. Here's Nico Tubo for the details.
Bus operators and passengers in North Bus Terminal on Thursday appealed to Mandaue City Mayor Jonas Cortes to reconsider the relocation of the terminal. This after Cortes decided not to renew its lease contract. Marisa Montesilio, one of the bus operators of Cebu North San Sebastian Cooperative, said they prefer the current location of the terminal as they are already used to the area and the relocation will only bring inconvenience to the passengers. However, Montesilio said the relocation will be advantageous to them since they will be able to get more passengers. The cooperative has 7 bus operators with a total of 59 units that ply the routes to Bourbon, Tabugon, Bugo, Katmon, and Sogod. Paz Solario, a passenger from Daan Bantayan, said the current location of the terminal suits her as she regularly visits her children in Mandaue City. But for Leia Kalipay, who came from Masbate, the relocation of the terminal is fine as long as it will be transferred to a convenient and accessible location. Once the plan to relocate the terminal is pushed through, the Cebu City Transportation Office is expecting a heavier traffic situation in the city. But CCTO spokesperson Ronnie Nadera said they will address it by deploying more traffic enforcers to the relocation site. Cebu City Mayor Edgardo Labella and Cortes are expected to meet within this month to discuss the matter. Labella said he has yet to specify an area for the relocation of the Cebu North Bus Terminal. Nico Tubo, NewsBits Tonight.
A village official in Tuburan, Cebu has been arrested for allegedly killing his neighbor on New Year's Eve. While on New Year's Day, 3 other people were gunned down in separate shooting incidents in Cebu. Here's Kenneth Torres for the details.
A man was killed while another was hurt in a shooting incident in Barangay Poblacion in Consolacion, Cebu last night. Authorities identify the victims as Rogelio Garcia, who was dead on the spot, and his brother Marshall, who is still in critical condition after they were shot by a man riding a motorcycle. Based on the initial investigation, while the Garcia siblings were riding on a motorcycle, they were caught bickering with the shooter. After a few minutes, the perpetrators shot the victims several times. Police are now looking into personal grudge as the motive of the killing. Meanwhile, a village official in Tuburan town was arrested after he was allegedly killed by his neighbor on New Year's Eve. Authorities identify the suspect as Barangay Siotes Councilor Leolando Ticag, while the victim was identified as Ronald Tanhay. Initial investigation revealed that while Tanhay was preparing media noche for the New Year celebration, Ticag suddenly arrived at his house on board a motorcycle. The village councilor allegedly shot the victim and flew immediately but was caught in a follow-up operation. In Barangay Kinasangan, Cebu City, 1 died while 2 were hurt in a shooting incident Wednesday afternoon. Junrey Abapo was killed while Jailor De Balucos and Alan Cabrera were wounded. Police believed personal grudge is the motive of the killing since Abapo was a former asset of Mambaling Police Station. In Sitio Naba, Barangay Mambaling, Pedro Reyes alias Peter was shot dead inside his house. Authorities recovered drug paraphernalia from the crime scene. Kenneth Torres, NewsBits Tonight.
The Department of Tourism in Central Visayas has welcomed the move to grant Filipinos visa-free access to South Korea. Here's Nico Tubo for the details.
Good news await Filipinos who want to travel to South Korea as they can soon enter the country visa-free. The Department of Tourism in Central Visayas has welcomed this move to boost tourist arrivals between the two countries. DOT Central Visayas Director Shalimar Tamano said this would benefit the two countries as Koreans topped Central Visayas tourism market in the past year. In a post by online travel booking platform Klook, stated that Philippine passport holders will be given a visa-free access to cities like Seoul, Busan, and Nami Island. However, tourists are only permitted visa-free entry in inland areas like Seoul, Incheon, and Busan for up to 5 days, and the final destination will be at Jeju Island. Meanwhile, the Department of Foreign Affairs will be extending its Passport on Wheels program at SM Seaside in Cebu City until March 30, 2020. Nico Tubo, NewsBits Tonight.
For the latest in sports, here's Kenneth Torres.
After he suffered a brain hemorrhage and underwent emergency surgery, former National Basketball Association Commissioner David Stern died on Wednesday at the age of 77. The league said Stern died with his wife and their family at his bedside. Stern was involved with the NBA for nearly 2 decades before he became the 4th commissioner in 1984. Adam Silver, who followed Stern as commissioner, said that the NBA has become a truly global brand because of Stern, adding that Stern was one of the most influential business leaders of his generation. Stern also turned countless basketball players into celebrities who were known around the globe, which include Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James. It was also said that Stern was fiercely protective of his players and referees who were unfairly criticized by fans. Ted Leonsis, Washington Wizards owner, said that Stern was the best leader in sports history. Hall of Famer Michael Jordan also said that NBA would not be what it is today without Stern. Kenneth Torres, NewsBits Tonight.
To get the latest, visit www.sunstar.com.ph. Follow us on our YouTube channel and official social media accounts on Twitter and Facebook. I'm Cherry Ann Lim. Good evening.